We're live, awesome. I can see it now. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Hunting with Friends podcast for the 5th of January, 2013. Yes, that's right, we're here. It's 2013, first podcast of the new year. Everyone here is excited. Isn't that right, guys?
Yay!
Oh, great. So yeah, I'm here with everyone else, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
I'm Kino. I just woke up, so yeah.
And I'm Theo.
And that is the best lance I have ever seen in the history of ever. My god, it's a Christmas tree lance.
Yep.
I want to wear my Christmas outfit now. Oh. Well, it's too late for that. It's past Christmas.
Sorry for that echoing at the start, by the way, I forgot to turn off my stream sound.
I didn't hear anything via Skype, so I don't know if...
Sorry, it's 45 minutes late. I hibernate, and I have technical issues, and my laptop runs off a potato.
Yeah, and so to sum things up, it's all Kino's fault.
Thanks! Thanks! Means so much to me, guys. Thanks.
You're welcome, Kino.
Yeah, so first up on the hunting list today is the brand new monster, the hardcore Gogomoa.
Well, not really brand new anymore.
Well, it's not brand new anymore, but it's brand new since the last time we did it for the podcast.
New to people that watch.
Yes, it's new to people that watch. As you can see, it's kind of yellow around the hands. It's got a bigger mohawk.
It has yellow eyes.
It has yellow eyes, as opposed to blue, because normally hardcore monsters have blue eyes.
No, they're either blue or yellow.
I can't really see it from here, so if Theo wants to get close... Oh, it does double on that, so...
Oh yeah, Coco's off.
Nice! Theo goes into the the SR Greatsword Charge, and totally whiffs it! Yeah, it does have yellow eyes. It has yellow eyes, that's kind of weird. Yes. So, this monster, it seems to be pretty close to the old one. Like, it's not, like the strategy to fight is pretty much the same. As opposed to some monsters like Hardcore Contour and stuff like that that require, flash bombing them to death and things like that. This is still pretty much take down the little baby off its back with a flash bomb, beat it till it runs away, and
I forgot this is go. Shoot. I was like, why is it hitting and hurting so much? Oh yeah, it's so...
This is good.
It's also harder to counter now since it has all the new moves.
Yeah. Wow, it actually sent itself into Uber Rage mode by hitting its own baby. That's pretty sad. So far, I haven't really seen any really new moves. These are all pretty much the same as what I've seen before.
See him.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see them.
There we go, there's one.
That's a new move. Wow! It just one-shotted you.
I noticed.
Holy crap, man! That is amazing. That is freaking amazing.
We haven't even done the Go version of this yet, to be honest.
Oh man, that was amazing. Holy crap!
Ah!
Oh, sorry about the cough there.
No.
No, I don't think that what's it called? That doing this counter strategy on it was a great plan in the Go version.
Whatever.
It will be if you get a counter.
Ah, that one shot me.
Oh god.
Like, the other thing is, like, we may have to redo this one.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really fast fail, which is kind of weird.
Because I don't think we haven't played during like a week. We're kind of out of it.
You guys been playing World of Warcraft?
It's fun, okay?
Oh, I'm not saying anything about it.
Put me to sleep, shit.
Oh god, that's a cool attack. It drops sleep cocoons on you.
I thought they were poison usually. I didn't know they.
They are. Apparently, they can do sleep. This one can do sleep though.
I'm gonna try to counter it one more time.
That whip attack is so cool. And again, Kino, if you counter and miss, like you only have one more opportunity to counter. Because then it kills you.
Shit, I'm dead.
Yep, you're dead.
Ah!
That move is nasty.
Are those Odi gauntlets? Like,
Yep.
I guess Go Odi?
Yep.
That's pretty awesome. I didn't realize those were actually used for a set now.
A lot of the early pieces are used in sets, to be honest.
So it's got good armor, it's
Get
just
used
not...
much as a head.
So it's got good armor, it's just not a good monster itself.
Yep.
To log in Switch, do this.
Okay, well, you guys are setting that quest back up. We'll go ahead and do some Monster Hunter news. It's been a while since we've done some news on here. So first things first, they've announced the Western names for the new monsters that have already been released for Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, and will be here in Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate. Awashira is going to be Azuros, which isn't a bad name. Urikusus is going to be Lagombi, which I can deal with that. Jinoga is going to be Zinogre, and that's actually not a bad name. Joburu is going to be Duramboros, and that's not bad either. But Hapuraboka is going to be fucking Nibblesnarf.
Nibblesnarf.
Nibblesnarf. Nibblesnarf. Nibblesnarf.
Nibblesnarf.
Nibblesnarf. Like, seriously. Seriously. Nibblesnarf.
I think they get the point.
You said it like...
I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure whoever came up with that name needs to have a psychiatric check because their imagination is broken.
I think they were in the Thundercat mood.
Yeah. Even then, Nibblesnarf? I'm really hoping to hear what the new Elder Dragon Gou Odhibatorasu is going to be named when it gets translated.
That should be worse than Nibblesnarf.
God, I'm thinking it's going to be.
It could be Butthole McFreely for all I care.
That's what you'd name it.
Seriously, Kino. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up as Grand Miros, something like that. That would be a pretty decent name. It's pretty close. I cannot wait for that to come out. We've got some. We don't have. It's from a site that does a lot of talking about co-op games. But it's not official from Capcom. But it looks like it's possible that that Tri Ultimate will get released on March 31st, 2013. So here's hoping for that. That is not confirmed yet. So it's just hearsay as of right now. But here's hoping that's. In other awesome news, the guys over at the Teamwork Monster Hunter podcast have got their new website up. That is teamworkcast.com, and we have been invited to have our podcast, the Hunting with Friends podcast, posted on their site, so you guys can go check that out there. That is once again teamworkcast.com. For those of you watching on YouTube, that's a link. There's a link down in the description, and for those of you in the stream right now, I will go ahead and post that in the chat. Go there, and under the podcast list, down at the bottom, you'll find the Hunting with Friends podcast, and that has every single episode that is out as of right now, excluding this one. And by the time this goes up, this episode will be on there as well, at least on YouTube. Oh, that was close. Oh, very close there. Excellent dodge by Theo.
This baby does not want to
come off this comment.
I have to agree, someone should name their cat Snarf. The new Snarf. That is getting an entire episode in and of itself. But yes, so let's see, what other Monster Hunter news we have for today? The release date for Monster Hunter 4 in Japan, as we're not even sure if we've been getting that here in the States, or in Europe for that matter. As of Famitsu and Capcom have announced that the date change for the release of Monster Hunter 4 has been moved to summer of 2013 as opposed to spring. So it looks like I think it was one of those issues where the fans said that we think this game needs some work from what they'd seen in videos and things, and Capcom's like, yeah, I think you're right. We'll go ahead and push it back some.
Yeah, why didn't you save me?
I didn't need to. Okay.
I was sleeping and I almost died. I could have died.
Could have died.
But he did.
Yes. Okay. And let's see. Also, of course, the Christmas stuff, which is what the Lance Theo is using outside of the out in the lobby on his lobby set. They also have Capcom a couple weeks back did a week of free premium course. So anyone who's saying Capcom is entirely
it's
free,
this week too.
it's this week too. Then it's free.
It's 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks of free premium course. So people who play Frontier, if you haven't already checked that out, free premium course. That's double experience, free premium quests, which give you a some tickets that can sell for a ton of money.
I'm out of Flash. Yeah.
And what else?
We have a bunch of tech run events, a bunch of other events.
Oh,
plus,
and you
like, oh yeah, that new forward course that came out like a few weeks ago. That's so retardedly hacked. It's retardedly hacked. You get permanent minimal so
Okay, I'm gonna die.
for 3 days.
Life out of me, life out of me, life out of me.
Use all the life powders. Yeah.
Oh.
I have to say, I do agree with Vitalis. It is too bad that Amatsu's not going to be in Tri Ultimate, as it would be nice to see it has an English name. But and there's actually.
Like I don't want Capcom to ruin Amatsu's name. It's like one of my awesome favorite elders. No.
Yeah, Amatsu Matsuchi is pretty awesome.
He deserves that name.
It's also kind of weak, to be honest. So, like, I can take it down like 11
I
minutes.
countered it.
Yeah, pro. That is pro right there. It only took like 17,000 tries.
And I'm thinking we could actually get the baby so the counters would actually do some damage.
I countered for that move too. Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty boss. I have not seen anyone counter that move yet, so you get props there. You definitely get props there.
Because I love great cards.
For anyone who's just now joining the stream,
That again.
we are hunting the new hardcore Gogomoa. This is a Go monster, which is a special HR 100 monster for anyone who's new to the game. So basically a special level 100 monster, and it's got some pretty cool new attacks, and as well as quite a few old ones as well. So I think we have one more piece of monster. Yes, we have one more piece of monster in the news. Capcom has released the new Frontier G update promotional video, and that's scheduled to come out in the end of April, I do believe. And it is showing off some of the new monsters, some of the new areas, as well as they actually have some screenshots of the new redesigned Mesoport Square, which is where most of the quests are gotten in the game. Yeah, I have to say, I think once again, I think Crimson Vitalis has got it right on this. I think for Amatsu, they probably go with the same route as they did with Yama. Yamasukami, and just keep the Japanese name, because it fits it quite well. Become a pimp, earn currency. Holy cow, it didn't one-shot? Oh, it's not Uber Rage mode, so it doesn't do triple damage.
I don't know stuff.
This thing's being an absolute bitch to flash the baby.
Oh, not quite dead. The rest of you are adrenaline, so if you manage to counter, you'll do even more damage.
I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, I really don't blame you. For those of you, once again, who are new to Monster Hunter, it's when your health is below... Ouch. Is below 40%, you gain... For Blade Masters, you gain a 1.5 times attack bonus, so you do way more damage. You also gain like a 1.3 times defense bonus. So that is actually really excellent there. Oh, nice counter from Theo. Right there. Of course, when the audio for this is going up, I'm actually way behind in this because I'm watching this via the stream, like a lot of people in here. I think most people here have seen this series before, so they know that I'm just narrating this season.
Because you're
wow, that's like what, 3 counters in a row? Pretty legit.
We're so out of practice.
Didn't get the ball.
Oh, how do you think I'm going to be? I started playing Portable Third, I started a series on that again, and I've already beaten the game, and I'm playing back through it, and I'm having a hard time killing Jogia and stuff like that, because I'm just not used to it. Well, I'm using a bow gun, admittedly. The entire game is a gun through, and I don't, except for Jin Moran, as the final boss of the offline stuff, I will be using only...
Are you gonna do the dual Devil Joe thing?
I have to do dual Devil Joes, because...
That one's so fun.
I need the Rage Match pants. I need the black leather pants for my ultimate armor set. Oh god, stream lag. Oh cool, Kino got it. But it wasn't soon enough to save Theo.
Yeah, I saved him.
You didn't save him, he still took like 90% of his health.
I life powdered him. Life powdered 6 people.
True, you did life powder him, and he finishes up with...
Countered again.
Well, sometimes you just use some timings when he's actually super into it a bit. I don't know.
I did not understand a word you just said.
At least the timings for charging when he's in super anyway.
Yes.
Back up the baby.
By the way, as an announcement, we'll be doing this podcast in one part starting now, because considering we can just upload it directly from Twitch to YouTube, we don't have to worry about upload times anymore, and so we can all do it all in one episode. Not have to worry about that. Also makes it easier on me when getting up to teamworkcast.com.
Is it wrong to handle kind of cities? Hello?
Hello. Captain Mrs. Lee.
Sorry, I had to discuss something real fast off camera.
Me,
I have no more. I got hit. I'm poisoned. I'm seriously.
Okay, that's
wakey. What?
Excuse me. Well, Manraptor is gone. Luckily, he can check out the podcast when it goes up on Saturday.
Wait, who's watching? I don't have.
We have 12. We have 12 people watching right now. I guess including myself. Oh, yeah, including myself.
I have a very interesting discuss what I want to discuss.
Is this one of those NSFW topics?
Probably.
No.
Okay, as long as it's not an NSFW topic, go for it.
Maybe. I don't know. It's about me.
Really?
Yes. Don't you hate that feeling like after you take a nice clean shower or you gotta like poop and it's just so wrong?
I'm not even sure what to say for that. I am seriously not even sure what to say to that.
I'm hungry.
You're always
Talking of food, the Totino's Pizza Rolls came out with a new product that is like buffalo chicken, and it's amazing.
I'm gonna spend my own groceries again if I work with you. Actually, give me hours because it's been 2 weeks since I haven't worked because no one actually kind of like launching parties because it's a new year, surprisingly, and it's so dead everywhere.
Oh my god, I got a baby on.
Gasp!
Oh my god!
Wow, that was almost a miracle. Almost.
Super glued. And
Once you make it super invade, we're probably gonna die again.
Yeah, probably. It's because that one-shots you.
Oh, yeah. Also the barrel roll. Barrel roll.
Go barrel roll. Yes, sir. Rolls over, drops bombs on self, kills self.
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
Oh man, I'm a little lost of what people are like. I told you from. I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm confused. I'm not. Admittedly, I have to say I'm listening to Skype call and not podcast audio, like actual stream audio. Yeah, so we got 25 people following us on Twitch.
I'm adrenaline this. No, it's not that move.
No, not that move. So let's go to the chat for some questions. Any questions you guys have for us?
Goodbye, Kino.
Yo, Dad.
You're very gentle with Randa.
Wanted to. Taking forever.
Now we're gonna fail because of you.
Hey, it's not a podcast unless somebody fails a quest.
We already have failed the quest. I want to try to repeat it this time.
Well, you're doing the same quest again, so the first one doesn't count. Oh man.
And plus, I'm out of potions. Yeah.
This is actually fairly hard. Oh, and there's the fail. Oh my. Holy cow. Well, that's hardcore Gogomoa, everybody.
My fault today for everything, isn't it, YouTube?
Yep.
I'm not blaming you for this fail. Theo's the one that dropped it.
He's the one blaming me, you.
Adrenaline.
We have a question from Zalthanine, or Zalthanine. I'm probably butchering your name on here. Question is, how does countering work? You might be behind. So, this monster, I think, is the only one you can counter with actually a counter mark, aside from the April Fool's Day quest last year, which was a specific monster of its own. But the way countering works is when the Gogomoa is doing an attack that makes it move at high speeds, you hit it with any attack. It can be anything. I find it easiest to do with a set of dual swords doing the circle attack, which is just a jump in the air spin, while not demonized, and it makes it easy to counter it. And what that does is it does double damage, I believe. One of the big strategies for fighting Gogomoa is to make it go into that super rage mode, where what you do is you knock the baby off its back, and then you take the baby out so that it runs away, and that makes the Gogomoa angry. And then at that point it takes double damage. It also does double damage, so it's kind of scary at the same time. But after taking double damage, and then you use a greatsword like they were doing to counter it. So that Stowering greatsword charge does 5 times the extra damage. I think it is.
I can't remember exactly how.
I think it's 5 times damage. It does 5 times the damage if you get a full charge off, and then you counter it so double damage, and you double that again for the extra rage mode. So you end up doing like 20 times damage to it.
Wait, what class are we doing now again?
What is next?
Plus Sesame.
So what's next? That's Zazami?
Nawabari, Glossa, Zami.
That'll
Wait,
be
so it's
3 red blues. Like, we collect a chat photo, which would I prefer to see?
Yeah, so, is it, so we have, so the options are 2 Red Khezus,
3 red
or,
Khezus.
3 Red Khezus, excuse me, 3 Red Khezus, or, what's the other one?
Diablo,
and
and...
Is that, that's the Henshu Avenge quest we talked about earlier, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the options are Diablos and Daimyo Hermitar event quest, or 3 Red Khezus. And we'll get to your question in a second, Cobalt Blaze. So it's up to you guys. We're waiting on the chat right now. I think this stream's like maybe 5 seconds behind, something like that. Daimyo and Diablos, or 3 Red Khezu. Okay, so hopefully we'll get some votes pretty soon. I mean, we're going to end up doing both anyway. No, I don't think importing a if I'm getting a Wii U, I don't think importing a 3DS will be compatible, like a Japanese 3DS will be compatible with an American Wii U. Oh, wow. Yes, let's see, and then Cobalt's question, yeah, we'll get to that right now. Frontier G, what Frontier G is, it's not a separate MMO, it's an update, much like the Season Forward 5 or Season 3 or whatever the updates they've had before. It's just the biggest update I think they've ever come out with. It's adding 10 new monsters, 3 new areas, 20 more G rank monsters. They can only be accessed at was it 100 rank, 999, something like that.
H999
Oh
I
yeah.
had to have SRN.
Yeah. It's, so at hunter rank 999 and style rank 999. So it's crazy high level stuff.
And you have like an initiation hunt or something.
And there's an initiation hunt you have to do to get into it. And so the monster's gonna be crazy strong. And it's probably one of the biggest. Like I said, it's the biggest update to come out with ever. And so it's gonna be really cool. And then after that's gonna be G1, which is G1's the first one, then G2, then G3, and so on and so forth. They release more and more stuff. Okay, so we have a vote for Khezu, and that seems to be the only thing voting on here. So 3 red Khezus looks like it is.
Yeah, looks like it.
I so.
I should get a key quest today. You really suck anyway nowadays.
Wait, where's the food ruse at again?
Swamp.
Yes, so I'm thinking hot drinks and... Hot drinks, yeah, hot drinks. Possibly, possibly antidotes.
Don't worry, Kino, I'll be your hack star.
Thank you.
Let's see, do we have any more questions to be answered? Because I don't want to. I don't have anything else to talk about right now until we get into the quest. That's kind of, we gotten through all the information, stuff like that. That's literally all the new U's and stuff like that. I forgot what Red Khezu looks like, but they're pretty. Red Khezu is probably the ugliest monster in all of Monster Hunter. Like, if you fought Giganox, Khezu is like what they based that off of, and it's pretty disgusting, actually. It's like a bulbous ball of fat with a long, extendable rubber neck and big teeth and no eyes.
I don't know what I want to use against it. I'll just use my normal bow.
Well, it's weak against water. Well, red one's weak against water, so there's always that. Or you can just go raw damage. By the way, did they ever update those Go Gowron dual swords to be not sucking?
I don't even think there is Gowron dual sword.
Yeah,
there is.
There's Go. Well, I have them, dude. I've used them before.
I don't even remember what they're like. I just
they're extra long, but they don't have great. The sharpness isn't great.
Maybe that's why, because we don't see anyone use it because it's practically shit.
Yeah, I used it because it has long reach and it makes it easy to counter things. So I only use it on like I did it on Gogomoa for counters and on the Moss Wine from Hell.
If I happen to actually need long reach, I personally rather use Gogo, yeah.
Yes, G is the new forward. And then, so we have a question on what do we think of Teamwork Cast's new hunting party system on their website? I actually think it's a great plan. It makes it easy to get in touch with other hunters if you want to play stuff via Ad-hoc party. Which I actually have to talk about that too. That's some big news too as well. But I'll do that after we answer the question. If you want to play with friends in Ad-hoc party on the Tri servers or whatever, you could post a hunting party and do certain things with it. It's also an opportunity to play with the people from the podcast as they post hunting parties as well. So I think it's a really great idea. I just wish there Frontier was an available option on there. I mean, they're supposed to be getting to that as the last I heard from them. They're supposed to be adding Frontier to the list. It is on here right now. Frontier is on here.
Yep. This is abnormally huge.
That is a really, really big Khezu.
That's a bit too big.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if all of them are that big.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, some of you will notice that if you haven't been here before, that some of the attacks that Theo is using with his dual swords are different than the normal dual sword attacks. And what this is style rank stuff. And what style rank is we'll kind of do some backlog on some of the stuff we discussed in some detail, but not a whole lot. What style rank is, once you hit level 500, HR 500, you unlock the ability to style rank into a weapon. For example, Theo has dual swords, but you can, and then once you hit 200 style rank in that, you can then change to a different weapon or keep going and whatnot. And this allows for new attacks and a lot of cool new combos. I particularly like the hammer style rank because it gives you a 4th level charge with your hammer charge, lets you jump into the air and do a lot of extra damage. It's just me, and also gives you an infinite, literally infinite combo.
Oh, I couldn't do my SR move. Screw move. Ow!
And that's Kino's over there with the dying and the SR move that she's doing, and which is with the bow is a Shoryuken style leaping uppercut.
Kind of sniping mode.
Yes. Yes. So yeah,
Out of it.
Hunting Party System does now have Frontier on it, which is awesome. So if you guys play basically they have every Monster Hunter game on here except for the first one, except for games where the online mode has been shut down. They've taken those off. So like for example, the first Monster Hunter Dose, which is a Japanese-only game. They do have Freedom 1, Freedom 2, Freedom Unite, and Portable Third, which can all be played via Ad-hoc Party, which I need to get to. They have Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker on the various systems, Lost Planet 2, God Eater-Burst, Lord of Arcana, Ragnarok Odyssey, and all three tri-servers, and then Monster Hunter Tri-G if you happen to have it for the Japanese 3DS. Now, on to Ad-hoc Party. This is something that they talked about in their last podcast, and the Teamwork Cast talked about in their last podcast too, but I wanted to discuss it here, so you kind of see what you guys have to think. PS3 has a system called, as you may know, has a system called Ad-hoc Party, which lets you play ad-hoc games on PSP with other hunters, like via the internet. So, for example, if I had a PS3 Ad-hoc Party, which I don't have a PS3, but if I did, I could play Monster Hunter Portable Third on my PSP with people over the internet instead of having them sitting in the room. Now, something that's kind of weird is that when they updated the PlayStation Home menu, Ad-hoc Party is no longer available for download on both the US and the European servers. It is still available you can still download the Japanese version, but there is no, via some workarounds, but there is no more Ad-hoc Party for US. If you don't already have it, you can't get it. Any thoughts on that?
I'd imagine it'll be something else fixed at some point if it's a mistake.
The thing is, it's not a mistake. Like, if it was on just one server, I could imagine it. But Ad-hoc Party, like, it's not really a big thing, at least here in the States and here and then in Europe, where you are, Theo. But it is a big thing in Japan, which is why it's sticking around. I think I'm not sure if they're going to try to move towards more online play, but they basically have, and considering that the Vita now has online compatibility itself for online play, I'm kind of wondering if they're thinking it's obsolete here, that no one's actually still playing these games.
I can't see why they'd removed it when they already had it. It's like, probably more effort for them to actually remove it than anything.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like an effort, but considering that they redid the, what's it called, the homepage anyway, and the download link was kind of on the homepage, I could see why they took it off. Vita has Ad-hoc.
It would be better to just keep it for those people that actually do still use it.
I know, it seems like something I can see still using the Japanese one, because the Japanese Ad-hoc Party still works with English games. Like, it's just you're on Japanese servers, and so you might get a little bit of lag, maybe. But apparently Vita has Ad-hoc as well, so you can use it with Ad-hoc Party as well. So I'm definitely confused as to why they would take it off. Like, maybe I guess they just thought it was obsolete, but it seems like something that it's a bad move, at least for the Monster Hunter community here in the West.
I guess we'll just have to see if they give it us back in the future or not, for now.
Yeah, they're gonna they're gonna respawn. We don't have to find them. They're just gonna spawn each time we kill one.
I know, but I don't know which area they're gonna respawn in.
Probably here.
I think here.
You killed the last one.
Well, normally start up in here. So this first one seems to start up in here.
Oh, well, if it starts up in there, then maybe that's where...
Who knows? Oh, it's here.
It's here. It's here. It's here.
And it looks like it's giant again, I think.
It's a giant one.
It's a weird giant one. It's two at a time. Oh, it's two at a time. This ought to be fun.
I don't know why.
More normal size.
Yes, that melancholy pod. That's actually in quite a few Monster Hunter games. It's in Freedom Unite. It's in Trying to think of where else other games it's in. It's in Portable 3rd. Of course, it's in Frontier.
They even have a Lance version.
Wait, you can use
Go to the chat.
you can use Ad-hoc Party on the PC? Explain. Someone in the chat is saying that a crazy spark in the chat is saying that you can use Ad-hoc Party on the PC via USB. I was unaware of this because if so, I would download Ad-hoc Party and have been using it. Are you sure you're not thinking of like Excellent Kai or something like that? Yeah, I would recommend investing in, if you don't already have a PSP, you can probably get a used one pretty cheap, although getting a new one is probably the better choice. Most of the Monster Hunter games are, in fact, on the PSP, so it's kind of a good buy if you want to get into the series more. I think we need to invite. I think we need to invite the Nugget to be a guest on an episode coming up. I know you two aren't particularly happy with who he hangs out with, but the Nugget himself isn't all that bad of a guy. Those of you who've been watching since Season 1 will know who I'm talking about. Those of you who don't, yeah, you can I think Cobalt, you can get Unite on the Vita. It's actually still available via for download via the PlayStation Store. You need a PSP to run it. I will not be modding my PSP. I'm not big into that. I also don't want to void the warranty in case it ever goes out. Then again, I don't think the warranty's even left on it, considering how long I've had the thing.
It's the same for PS2. No more warranty. Just do whatever you want with it. I thought you're practically dying already. The PS2 is almost dead.
My PS2, I actually broke the cover on the front of the disc drive. It seamlessly merges in when it goes into the system. My brother accidentally stepped on that back when we were little, or not little, back when it was like 5 or 6 years ago, and broke that front part off. So that you can still put discs in, and it still like snaps back on for like 5 minutes, and then it falls off again. And it still works just fine, but it's just other than that, it's pretty good shape.
Mine just can't read some games anymore.
I haven't had any issues with that.
So what did you get?
I was actually talking about this. Crimson Fidelis made a comment. The original to get to HR4 in Monster Hunter Freedom was 2 Red Khezu. And that was really difficult. I was actually having a conversation with this on the Monster Hunter podcast page on Facebook, group on Facebook. Some people. A guy was trying to get his girlfriend more into Monster Hunter, and he was thinking that maybe getting her Freedom instead of Unite would be a better choice. Thinking that maybe Freedom was an easier game, maybe it was more forgiving, and I have to say that's not the case. That's not the case. The original Monster Hunter Freedom was actually very, very difficult.
Not as difficult as the PS2 version.
Oh yeah, it wasn't difficult with the PS2 because they fixed some things and they fixed the control scheme and stuff like that, but it was really unforgiving. It didn't like being messed around with. Like the original game, you don't get green sharpness till you fight the Rothalos, till about the time you fight the Rothalos, and it's pretty hard.
And there's different schematics now. You can usually get the Power Stone quest in that, unlike in the first Monster Hunter, Power Stone sucks balls.
Yeah, you can actually complete a Power Stone quest in that game. But yeah, it basically just flips you. It's one of those games that just flips you the bird, because it's not like, this game is hard because it actually has real difficulty, because the hitboxes are bad. It's one of those games that says, this game is hard, and we know it's hard, so we're going to make it even harder. I'm really surprised are these hardcore? No, this wouldn't be hardcore. These are regular.
These are Henshu.
Oh, they're Henshu. I was wondering why they're not dying very fast.
Yeah, they're Henshu. They are under good. Because me and Thea don't like to do wimpy stuff.
We need to do this anyway, at least some. Please.
But I want to play WoW.
Yes, I would totally go play WoW with you guys if I had any, my subscription ran out. Also, I play for the Horde, so that wouldn't really help.
Plus, you found the US servers, which wouldn't help even more.
Yeah, I do play on US servers. I have to make new characters, because I forgot you guys play on the European servers.
Yep. And even if we was in the US server, you'd probably be on a different realm anyway.
Yeah.
Conversation about it PS3, and I played Freedom Unite online with that. Plus, I think I still the PC version downloaded. Huh. Spoiler. That's yes. That is a very good point. You would say you are kind of spoiled with Monster Hunter. Try is probably no, it's not the easiest Monster Hunter. Portable Third was probably easier than Try because they had to fix hitboxes, but they fixed a lot of other things and made it even easier. But it doesn't have G rank, and I think when the new Try Ultimate comes out and G rank is added, a lot of people who played Try and like, oh yeah, I'm so good at this, are gonna get to G rank and piss their pants. It's a whole different level of difficulty. It's nowhere near the same as a normal quest or even a high rank quest. Yes. Freedom, not the hardest Monster Hunter. The original one is definitely the hardest one. The hitboxes are bad. They don't give you green sharpness for a long time. The monsters all of them hit like trucks. Even Khezu. Khezu is the bear off of that. Not Khezu. Kutku. Excuse me. Khezu is an in-game monster in that one. Kutku is the hardest monster in that game.
Kutku still is probably one of the hardest monsters in Frontier as well.
Yeah, well, Frontier because its hardcore version is.
Henshu hardcore.
Henshu hardcore. The Henshu is 800 monsters for everyone who doesn't understand that. The way Frontier works is it's a computer game. You just download it like any other MMO. It has a monthly fee after HR2, so you can't actually go past Hunter Rank 2 until you pay a monthly fee, and it requires a couple other things. There's a guide on my YouTube channel. I can link that again if you need it. On how to get it set up. It does cost a monthly fee. It's 1,400 yen per month, which averages about 17 American dollars per month, as well as any
extra
plus any extras you want to buy, as well as VPN fees if you don't want any lag. So it gets rather expensive rather quickly, which is.
And there's different courses, perhaps most useful is the extra course.
Extra course, yeah. That extra course gives you the ability to buy extra items that you wouldn't normally buy in the shops, as well as an extra chest in the middle of Mesoport Square and some other things that I don't quite remember. But the ability to buy flash bombs is probably the biggest thing. You can use your keyboard, and it's not recommended. I mean, Pike hunted the entire first season with the keyboard, so he was a guy. He's not with the podcast anymore, just because of some issues we had. But that's another story. He hunted with the keyboard and was actually probably one of the best hunters in our team. And he didn't have any problems. Everyone else uses a controller. I know Kino uses an Xbox 360 controller. I used a Logitech gamepad, which is basically this. It's basically the PS2 style controller. And what does Theo use?
PS3 controller.
He uses a PS3 controller. So. Oh wow. I'm trying to wipe dust off my laptop, and I just realized that I have a touchpad button that opens my disk drive. I'm loving this laptop more. Yes. So, wow, this is actually really long. Holy cow.
Takes time.
I know. I'm just saying, this is weird because normally you take down monsters in 10 minutes, something like that. Oh, one's limping.
Well, it is 3 monsters rather than just 1.
True. I mean, this time has been really long.
And I don't feel too motivated.
Plus, Tina's also using a raw damage bow, which wouldn't be very good for this.
Yeah.
I don't have any good elemental fire.
Well, it's not raw damage. It's paralysis too, which is kind of useful.
I like using bow.
Yeah, lag isn't so much an issue in this. You get the lag it'll teleport every once in a while, but nothing ever. As long as I used a free VPN on it, I didn't have any issue. I didn't have any issues with lag teleporting monsters. I had some of that, but it never was I got teleported into a death or something like that.
How much you running out of potion?
And by the way, Crazy Spike, this isn't like my touchpad that controls my mouse or anything. This is a touchpad that's at the top near my power button, so I don't normally touch it. So it's pretty.
This episode has Indian people look like shoot hunters.
No, it just shows how hard these monsters are. Because you guys can watch back in the podcast. I mean, last time the last monster we took on was it last time? No, time before last monster we took on was Black Fatalis. That dropped in like 5 minutes.
He's easy.
Well, Black Fatalis is easy. I was loading all the episodes up into the Club Teamwork Monster Hunter podcast website, and I realized when I uploaded that I forgot the episode. Remember the episode where we did, I think 2 episodes ago, where the podcast crashed, or like Theo's internet dropped for like a minute, and so we did an extra part to the podcast. I actually forgot to upload part 1 of that, and so I was like, why is this wrong? Why is this part 2? Where's part 1? And I finally found it, and it turns out I forgot to upload it. Well, it was on YouTube, but it wasn't on, like, I forgot to upload it to the website. Questions. Jinta, by the way, you guys could not use that uber light green color. I can't read names when it's like that. It's not that I'm like colorblind or anything, it's just I have to move my laptop to where I can't see the actual what's happening in the game in order to read it. On the channel, just look up videos. It's called, let me look it up for you. I actually am right on that. Or not, I'm not right on it, but I'm pretty close. Crisis, I want mail. Oh, man. It seems like these Khezus are actually wanting to travel together, because it's kind of different.
The same AI, so yeah. It has the same
the video is called How to Set Up and Play Monster Hunter Frontier, parentheses, Japan, and this is a voiced video, so that's what the video is called. I actually got tons of emails. I've got new subscribers, which is awesome, as well as people commenting on my game giveaway that already ended. I've got 1 game left to give away that I need to pick a new winner for. So I think I'll add this person in and let them give them the opportunity to win the last of the games. But other than that, the contest is over. You can change your name color in the chat. So under the chat options, there's a little, like a gear. You can go to that and you can just pick a color from the list, and it lets you put your chat in a different color. That's great, Jinta. Thanks.
I feel ashamed.
Is you dead, Kino?
I'm just... Runs are taking slow. I'm used to them being fast.
We have to cut this down to 3 episodes, not 3 episodes, 3 quests this time, because these are being really long compared to normal.
Okay.
There's 2 Khezus down. 1 more.
And they're pretty weak anyway, so.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping.
I don't know, I wasn't quite so disappointed with Devil Joe being harder than Elatrion, considering that Devil Joe, you unlocked him after you killed Elatrion. So it's not like it was supposed to be the hardest monster in the game. It was just an in-game monster. I was kind of sad that you stopped unlocking new monsters and try it after 100 rank 51, though. When there's 999 and 100 ranks, and you don't unlock anything new after that, after 51.
Oh yeah, they're shutting down charge servers soon. What I heard.
This one's almost dead too, so it should be an easy finish up.
I also found some really interesting news.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know if it's true or not. Apparently Sony has actually gone through with the idea of preventing secondhand sales on video games.
Wait, what's going with this?
Like Sony actually went through with making a system unable to use secondhand sale games.
What? You can't buy used games with like Sony games anymore?
You can't play used games apparently on the new Sony system or something. I have to find the article again.
That is really, really stupid.
And I thought Microsoft.
Yeah, wow. This is definitely a Microsoft level move. I'm actually quite appalled at that. That is just wrong on many different levels.
It's gonna hurt different game stores too, because they actually depend on secondhand games for sales.
I mean, it's gonna, yeah, like, I think it's what it's gonna be is a lot of people aren't gonna buy it. Like, if people who normally buy used games aren't going to buy the system. Unless they have a game they really want. And it's probably gonna make it a lot hard, people are gonna think a lot more before buying the system because you can't play old games, like used games on it.
One. Yeah, I only got one.
Okay, we have a question from Crimson Fatalis. Graviano, what kind of PC do you need to run this game? Is it really hard to run, or is it easy? I mean, this laptop is really nice, but any sort of frame skips could be bad in this game. This game has been out since, what, 2008, 2009, something like that? 2007. So it's a now 6-year-old game. I'm pretty sure
it's not the DOS system.
Okay, Kino's laptop runs on a potato. It's a terrible thing. And this runs on the Monster Hunter DOS engine, by the way. And it's like her computer is pretty bad, to put it bluntly. It's pretty at this point. I think it's pretty easy to say that you could probably run it on your computer.
I guess this is last one.
It's up to you guys if you want to. Okay.
So I guess viewer choice.
This is viewer choice. Viewer choice time. So go and pick a monster you guys want us to fight or want them to fight, as I'm not really hunting anything anymore. At least not right now. And so we'll check and go ahead and post that in the chat, and monster with the most votes gets the hunt. I should probably be humming like the Monster Hunter theme instead of just random stuff. You
said bomb. You said bomb.
Kino, everyone. Kino.
Yeah, I'm here.
No, I'm just like introducing you as the person who says random comments in his comic relief.
And it's also extremely awkward.
Thumbs up.
Yep. I realized that you cannot lick your own elbow.
You can. It just requires dislocating your arm.
Yeah,
Or having a really long tongue.
Or being insane enough to chop your arm off.
That works too, but it sounds a lot more painful even than dislocating your arm.
Probably.
Also, you can bleed out from it, so. So we got one vote for Ruko. I know earlier we had a vote for. Let me scroll back up through the chat and see if I can find it. Tons of chat this episode. I'm very happy. Let's see. Let's see. Did I? Oh wow, I can't find it. Oh, we have one for Odi as well. Odi-ba-rasu. We have one for Odi-ba-rasu. And Abiyarugu, actually. People could decide on one. That would definitely help.
Maybe that will have to use a randomizer or something.
I've got a magic hat I can put things in. This is what I use to pick out contest names.
What if you could just use that?
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I need to. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to. How do I make a new list? Print list, program preferences, help. Bloody hell, do I make a new list? Oh, there's clear list. Let's do that. Okay.
I could just do a random roll in Frontier.
You could random roll in Frontier. That would make things much easier.
How many monsters do you have?
That's actually 2 votes for Abio. So right now we don't actually have to do a roll. Abio's actually got 2 votes.
Oh, okay, what was the kind of version of Kawaru's? I'll do a random roll anyway, it's more interesting.
Yes, randomized.
What do we have? Odi, Ruko, Abio, Kawaru. Am I missing one?
Blah, blah, blah. Odi-ba-rasu. That's actually it. That's it. That's it. It's nice. We haven't got. This is the first week we haven't gotten Kieran as an option.
And I guess 1 to 25 is Odi. 25 to 26 to 50 will be Ruka. 51 to 75 will be Abio. And 76 to 100 will be Kuaru.
Okay.
Well,
And
he failed. Ah. I'm so not used to this game anymore.
oh yeah,
22, so I guess it's Odi.
fighting Odi. So the final monster on today's list is Odi-ba-rasu. I assume like hardcore Go or whatever, if it's available.
Yeah, I guess we'll do fast forward like that.
Yes, a little background on this monster, for those of you who are not familiar with it. There are 3 monsters that are similar. 2 of them are in this game that Ukanlos isn't. Those monsters are Contour, Ukanlos, and Odi-ba-rasu. So in the lore, technically, Contour is the god of hell, or is known as the god of hell. They're not actually. Ukanlos is the god of heaven, or is known as the god of heaven, and Odi-ba-rasu is known as the god of the earths. Not one earth, but multiple. Just use a fake name to send it. You could. That's actually a good question. When signing up for the game, using a fake name? Question mark. I don't think so. I don't think I had to when I did it. And because you're going to be using you can use like an American credit card to pay for it. Oh God, why do people vote Kieran? This is my least favorite monster. It's because Go Kieran is scary. Go Kieran is really. We actually was that last episode we had? Yeah, I think last episode was Go Kieran. This will actually be one of my first times seeing an actual Odi fight like live, as opposed to watching it on a podcast episode. Yes, Frontier is going to be so much. I can't wait. I really can't wait till the new update comes out, the G update, because it's going to definitely make Frontier in a more exciting game than it is right now. Oh man. Oh, I didn't want to load Steam up. Dang it, Rocket Doc. I'm really surprised. I was expecting something from Kino on that.
What?
Oh, I said Rocket Doc, which is the name of this docking software I have for my computer. I expected you to make a comment on that.
I actually do want to make a comment on that.
Typical Kino.
Typical Kino. This thing is gonna be so awesome. Oh,
Want to hear the little joke or whatever?
Probably
is this
not.
NSFW?
If you want it to be, sure.
No. Is it not safe for work?
Sorta. It involves a dog.
Yeah, we should probably abstain from that then. As this does go on YouTube.
I can't have any fun.
This thing seems like it flinches an awful lot, though. Don't worry, Kino, you can eat after this. It does look like they also took a lot of attacks from Ukanlos and kind of put it into it, like that thing where it does the scoop up. It has a contour and Ukanlos' body slam. With some added effects, of course. It also has some of its own attacks too, I would assume, like like getting paralyzed. That's totally its own attack. There's something about Frontier is that monsters you wouldn't normally expect to get like paralyzed or limp actually do limp in this game. Like for example, Kushala Deor actually limps away, and most Elder Dragons do, and they don't do it in other games. This thing's dig too is pretty large. Like it looks like it's like swimming through the ground. Yes, Ukanlos is not in Frontier. This is running on, like I said, this is running on the DOS engine, and since a Contour was actually released in, I believe it was in DOS, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
It was at least released in Freedom 2, Monster Hunter Freedom 2. I know a Contour was in.
What?
A Contour was released to the Monster Hunter series.
Oh, confused.
Yeah, it was in Freedom 2, which is technically the engine this is running off, because that was running off the DOS engine as well. And this game did, and so the Contour was included. Conlos, however, was released in Freedom Unite / Portable 2nd G. Same game, of course. And so it wasn't actually released with this game and just never got added. Much like Odi.
Alright.
Much like Odi isn't actually in any other game but this one.
I'm sort of out of it because I have to deal with another issue on a different game at the moment. There's the Minecraft server's there's a thief on the server, but I don't know who it is because a lot of these are getting stolen. So now there's a griefer on the loose. I have to go access to the logs.
Ouch. Oh man, I know the feeling though. Like I'm adminning a server. It's gonna go public in like. Oh, sorry about if you can actually hear the trucks in the background. I live right next to the highway. But like it's going public soon, and it's got 999 slots for people to get on and play.
Nice.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm sticking to the daily block. That's my home.
Yeah, I don't know how the guy's paying for it, but like he's got a store, like he's got explosions turned off and fire spread, so you can't like grief like that. But he's got a store that sells flint and steel and TNT and other things you can use to grief, called Grief Nation.
Wow.
And then again, there's a lot of ways you can protect your own items, like in survival stuff, you can protect your items from griefers pretty easily, especially once 1.5 comes out, but this is really off topic and very Minecraft related and not...
I know. The server is we're still waiting for Bucket to release to go back to creative, so we have to do lame ass
survival.
survival.
I don't know, I'm quite fond of survival. I've been having a lot of fun with redstone and stuff like that. I've got a...
Oh yeah, there's new like redstone stuff coming out from the Nether.
Yes, actually what it is, it's called nether quartz, and
Yeah, that.
You can use it to make a light detector block, which allows you to make a system that, okay, when it receives light, it sends out a signal, right? And then, but you can set it to invert that signal with like a redstone torch, and then so when it receives light, it doesn't send out a signal. And when it doesn't receive light, it does. And that means you can make a system where like street lamps will turn on at night. So cool. Anyway, we have another question. It seems it would be. It seems like they would add a Conlos to the game. Since Odi, my computer tries to go to sleep. Since Odi is now in this, they want to have the trio. I don't know. The Conlos, a lot of the same attack patterns that Contour does, and he's only got a few new attacks, and so I kind of don't think like it'd be really worth their time to have to go and update them and stuff like that for Conlo and things like that. It almost doesn't seem like it's worth just the time of the programmers have to take to put it in the game.
Well, they could maybe do something interesting for a hardcore you can't necessarily.
Yeah, a hardcore Conlos would be kind of cool though. So it would definitely be a lot of fun. Oh man, it'd have to be like required HR 500, not HR SR 500 though. They'd have to make it like incredibly difficult. I feel like they've buffed Monster's HP since you guys have been gone. This thing's got a lot of health.
No, we're just not trying.
Just not trying.
Just the two of us.
Today we're not even trying.
This thing has got some pretty crazy attacks, though, I have to say. They did a really good job with the animations and stuff on this. Oh, man. It's kind of weird, though, Theo, to see you using regular potions instead of mega potions.
I'm trying to save a couple of mega potions.
Yeah. It's like I remember back when I first actually. Oh, a question for Frontier. Do you actually need a VPN? What the heck is that thing?
Yeah.
This is not what I get. This is what I get for not streaming. Okay, this monster is Odi-ba-rasu. We did a viewer pick as the last quest for the podcast, and this was the thing that was voted on, or that we actually randomized it and got Odi. It's of the same kind of monster that a Conlos and a Contour are, except this one lives in the desert. And yes, you do need a VPN to play this game. There's 3 checks they do before letting you log in to Frontier. One is that your IP is Japanese IP. One is that your trying to think. One is that your time is set to Japanese time, and one is that your regional location of your computer is set to Japanese. And so you need to do all of those, otherwise it will not work.
I set my time to region Japan. I'm still here. Okay. I don't even know where I am anymore.
You know, suffers from hunger pains. I think I'll get something to eat too after this. Some more of those
My
pizza.
hunger pain. I was hungry.
You was complaining about being hungry for like the last hour.
You were always hungry anyway.
Oh yeah, I am hungry. I don't
When
feel
you
it.
ever not hungry?
It's fine.
That's a good question. When are you ever not hungry, Kino?
When I'm actually eating.
Even then you're still hungry.
God, that roar, I have to say, is the coolest of any roar in the entire game. It beats Ukanlos, it beats a Contour, it beats every other monster in the game. That is amazing.
Just ported. Coming.
World Unlimited has finally gotten here. He is definitely late to the party. We're on the final quest, dude.
And we even got okay, he's almost dead.
Yeah, he looks like he's almost dead too. Yeah. How can you tell in this one? Does he limp, or does he like flop around on the ground or something? Or
No. Tail cut.
ah, yeah, I didn't notice that. You got the tail cut. That was what just happened, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
That only comes up when they have 20% of their HP left.
We
But
get 30.
funny thing because he's still
Wow, your Rasta put down a trap for Odi.
because they're programmed to hold the trap. You don't. It's the most useful thing.
Yeah, it is.
Unless you want to give them like life powders or knives.
It's like when I used my I used to have large barrel bomb on my Hulk, and so back a long time ago I was farming 100 rank points quests. I think it was like premium Rothian with Shepard from the Monster Hunter podcast, and we would farming them, and we go for speed runs, and I dropped my my Hulk would come down. It would be paralyzed. We'd be attacking it, and the Hulk would drop a bomb right in the middle of us. We'd hit it, and it'd blow us both up. Literally the worst skill you can possibly put on the Hulk. Oh god, it was terrible.
I think everybody has a butt.
If it has a butt, is that what you said?
What if it actually goes and uses the toilet from its back, like it stands and we're just, fighting against its poop?
That's kind of creepy.
Also, yeah, I heard something really cool. And I was like, actually, my friend told me, like, oh, you know how you look in the sky, sometimes you feel like those rocket things flying through the air, but it's like, it creates a cloud of dust. Or big cloud.
I think so, yeah.
So my friends, those are actually like astronauts.
That's kind of weird, actually.
Oh, and I also have a favorite word.
And what would that be?
Mono-ultramicroscopic silicone biochemiconiosis.
I'm not even going to ask what that means.
I forgot what it meant.
You forget everything. That's by far the biggest word you'll ever know.
As opposed to anti-establishmentarianism or sternocleomastoid.
Hemoglobin. Hemoglobin.
Hemogoblin.
That's like animals.
Oh yeah, I forgot that it has that thing on its back. It actually fires. It sucks in like air and like fires. Was it rocks out of it, something like that?
Yep.
Maybe it's pooping like that. That's how it poops. That's how it takes a shit. You know?
Definitely,
I don't think that's it.
Definitely.
You should save the crap conversation for next podcast, and I'll make sure we hunt the hardcore Baba Conga again.
Don't worry, I have like tons of food jokes. I like to Get that.
Oh, and down it goes. Nice. That is.
Odi too easy. We were just taking our time on it and it's so frustrating.
Such a good move.
We're also extremely out of practice and haven't been playing much lately.
Yeah, thanks to WoW. I like WoW.
It's really addicting, I'd say. Mr. Pandera is probably the best update. But
Oh my gosh, it's so interactive.
I do hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you once again for watching. It really does mean a lot.
Means we had good raids.
Yes, if you missed part of the podcast, you came in late, or you had to leave and then came back, the podcast will be up tomorrow. That is Saturday, January 5th, on my YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/user/LaoshanDestroyer. And you guys check it out there. It'll also be up tomorrow on teamworkcast.com under the podcast section under Hunting with Friends podcast. So we'll see you guys there. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys next time. This is Gravion and...
Wait, we're signing out now?
Yes, we're signing out now.
Why now? We could
Because I
talk
totally
about
feel like it.
things. But we should talk about our feelings.
No, I don't see a reason to talk about feelings.
Come on. How have you been feeling,
okay.
Grav?
I feel hungry and cold. Okay? I feel hungry and cold.
You should put socks on.
I have socks on, and a jacket, and long pants.
Doesn't help.
I think because you
Doesn't
just
help.
probably stop the stream before this gets even more awkward.
No, let's wait, hear what I have to say, please. I beg of you. I
Well,
beg of
begging isn't
you.
good enough.
Begging isn't good enough.
I forgot, wait. I remember now. Oh, I forgot.
No, she remembers. No, she forgot. No, she remembers now, but she forgot.
Oh yeah. Socks isn't good enough.
Socks isn't good enough.
You must only wear socks and nothing else. And just get a blanket and...
I don't think that's going to work, you know. I don't have central heating.
Wait, but you should.
No.
How much do you weigh?
Once again, why does that matter? Oh yeah, by the way, they're asking what that stamp card does, Theo. If you could explain that, because I have no idea what it does.
Basically, whenever you fill up the stamp card, you get HRP ticket.
Ah, yeah. Like you said, when you fill out the stamp card, after a certain number of quests, you get a 100 rank point ticket, which lets you, or multiple of those, possibly. And that lets you, you can bring them with you on quests, and it gives you, what, double HRP? No, bonus HRP.
4K HRP.
4K extra HRP, which is pretty awesome. And that's experience for anyone who was wondering. Okay, and with that, we're going to go
We
ahead
should
and finish.
talk about more of our feelings.
No.
Hey, guys!
And with that, we're going to finish up the podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, go to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you once again for watching. It really means a lot. If you missed a part of the podcast, you can go check it out on the YouTube channel tomorrow or on the Teamworkcast website under podcast, under HW Podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys next time. This is Gravion and...
And armpits are sweaty.
and...
I'm Kino.